touch of your skin creeping in the background, blowing on the wind. I'll sleep until morning through a crack inside. I am going nowhere. I am far away. Angels and there's demons, many souls to save. So it's safer in the shadows, where fewer eyes can see. Wish I could get away from here, someplace out of reach.
Hello. Okay.
We're talking to people now. Okay. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. What do y'all
Oh,
want from me?
I'm
I'm stupid as
sorry.
turn
are
on.
echoing.
Oh, you are. Wait, what?
Oh, I don't know. I just muted the stream so I don't have to hear it anymore.
Oh, well,
Definitely.
yes. You should probably
Well,
mute.
no. It sounded like multiple echoes is what I meant.
Oh. Okay. I mean, it sounds right to me, so people have to let me
Okay.
know.
I'm just gonna trust it's fine.
Okay. Oh, it's Dominions again. I don't know what the hell was going on. I cast Harris.
We were killing things.
I'm in a war. People are taking some of my provinces.
They do that sometimes,
I'm
yeah.
taking some of their provinces. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I gotta go figure out what the hell is actually happening and where are all my armies. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically any time you return to this game after a long period of time.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Just what the fuck was I doing?
Uh-huh.
I agree. Good point.
Okay.
I'm glad I
Are
could help.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm just, just like checking out all my shit.
There's a lot going on. That's fair. God, fucking Abyssia is still alive because they have a single underwater province, but they have fucking goddamn assassins in my territory that are just murdering random commanders, and I hate it. Just die already.
Mary, have you considered getting good?
I have not. I will never get good.
Wow.
Absolutely not. Under no
Powerful
circumstances.
statement. Oh my.
Are you winning?
Are you winning, son?
Hope so. Cast spell.
Sierra.
What's up?
I've started playing Grand Blue an actual healthy amount as opposed to an unhealthy amount. Feels good. It's all.
Yeah, no, it's great. Huh? it is great to play that game a reasonable amount, or like just set it to automatically do things while you're just sort of hanging out.
Yep. Like.
Playing game good in a way that is healthy for me is better than playing game bad. Who'd have guessed? Yeah, just in time for Annie to happen, and for you to go back to playing at an unhealthy amount.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just fucking like I'm logging
Good
in,
call.
doing daily, like the daily mission for the raids, and fucking logging out. Doing my free draws.
It is worth doing at least 4 token boxes for the event, because then you get gold brick.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that, but like I know this event is going on for I think 2 weeks, so I'll probably be able to do that.
Oh yeah, you got time. Also, the event gives you a T4 class, which or just for free, which whips ass. also will get another class by the end of the anniversary as well, which, okay, cool. Seawolf, I'm sorry for making you suffer through more Grand Blue talk.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm not.
Well, to be sorry, I was mostly just paying it lip service.
Mary, it says Olm has played its turn, but it's marked as unfinished.
Yeah, that was actually from last week.
Oh.
I'm still
okay.
taking my turn.
Okay, just wanted to check. I was like, I'm not sure what that
I see.
means. That's fine then.
Mary's doing the in-depth micro.
Mm-hmm.
In-depth micro, texting my friend, 6 of 1.
Yeah, you've got to. What is your actions per minute, aka letters typed per minute?
I'd say, probably nowadays, probably around 80, maybe 90. I used to be, so much faster at typing, but, I just don't do it that much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, my job is 90% typing and as quickly as possible. So my words per minute is significantly gone up.
Yeah, that used to be the case at one of my previous jobs. I had to type a lot, but now I fucking have to probe computers to find out what the fuck is wrong with them, and that's a lot more like Google searching than fucking typing.
Mm-hmm. I was about to be like, oh right, you have a real job where you do things. And then I remembered, okay, my current job is semi-real.
I would not say I have a real job where I do things, just to be clear.
I was thinking about saying, I don't do much of anything in my job, so...
Yeah. That is a inaccurate assessment of the professional workforce.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. My job is weird because it's okay, so the thing about logistics stuff that people don't really realize is that 95% of it is just using people because doing it systematically or mechanically would be too complicated and hard. And so it's just yeah, we're just using people as these switchboard operators because using it with a system is too complicated and prone to errors.
Yep.
And so
original computers.
yeah, I mean yeah, that's the thing. But everybody is oh yeah, most of the stuff is just handled automatically, and it's it's fundamentally not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But that is the impression folks have of it's a thing that
Right.
that just is automatically handled, whereas instead it's actually
Mm-hmm.
done by people. There are times when people are oh, why isn't this thing automatically uploaded to my medical chart? And it's because a person has to do it. People have to do the thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is the general, the whole, rhetorical construct of automation, right, is basically been built to hide labor, to just make labor invisible and devalue it. And, automation is done, to the extent that, oh, has been killed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it's
One of my mages has befriended some magical beings, and I now have 10 gnomes just chilling out in my fort.
Fuck
that's
yeah.
Fun.
This is extremely good.
Those
I
gnomes are
apologize,
real
I
and
did not
strong,
mean to-
and they're my friend. You were saying,
Apologies for
Seawolf.
interrupting. I just wanted to
No, that's
share about
fine.
the gnomes.
It's good. Yeah, I mean, automation, this is obviously goes as long as capitalism has existed, basically. This is, the same shit the Luddites were talking about, right?
Mhm.
And the success of the propaganda against them that Luddite means what it does today.
Yep.
Mhm.
But yeah, especially obviously with computers have advanced this so much and given so much cover to this shit, and it's just, as somebody who did computer science, it's infuriating because it's like,
Mhm.
if you do, like, the thing you like, basic computer science 101 shit is like, what can algorithms solve and what can't they solve and how do they solve those things?
Yeah. Well,
And anyone who has had that kind of baseline education, which is the vast majority of people in these computer, in these tech companies that are selling this dream of automation, have to know that they are lying out of their teeth. Like, they have to know it. Like,
it's not.
like, they're just full of shit. It just
It's not even just those folks. It's also when folks start talking about fully automated luxury gay space
yes,
capitalism or whatever. It's like
absolutely.
that
Yeah.
shit infuriates me because
Yeah.
it's like that's never going to save us. Automation is never going to save people.
Right.
Like why would so much automation is like so much more work than just having a person do a thing. And like it's fine to have a person do labor. That's okay. There's nothing inherently wrong with labor. It's the means by which the labor is organized and exploited. That's the issue. And it's like yes, there is. So, for reference, I work in a call center for a medical network. My job is basically to organize, to take calls and send messages to doctors, to basically serve as an organizational touch point to communicate with doctors and to schedule folks, things like that, which is fairly necessary for a large network of doctors, especially when you have as many people that it need to be served. And it's like, it's good to have a person have their hands on this, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like, having a person
Yeah.
actively interact with people, make sure things are organized appropriately and correctly, and have, like, an actual sense of judgment for how things should be handled. But, like, part of my job is a person calling in and saying, hey, I have a hole in my hand. Do I... Can I get a message to my doctor and ask what I should do? And me saying, no, honey, you're going to talk to a triage nurse, and they're going to tell you to go to the ER.
Yeah.
Like that,
Yeah.
and having a real person do that is, I think, important.
Mhm.
And to pretend that automation is going to save people in any way is so frustrating because that's not how it works.
Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Yes,
Did
I
what?
did. Okay. Ah, there it is. I did the thing where the turn ended, and then I clicked it before it actually loaded the turn.
Ah.
Moose says, fucked up that
Yeah.
Luddites is used as a term for tech haters as opposed to, like, people who are pissed that they are forced to work using machines they don't own by the machine's absentee owners. I'm only catching the tail end of this convo, though, so I assume this has been said. I mean, it hasn't been said, but yeah, no, it is fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't specifically say that. I just mentioned, like, the way that the propaganda about the Luddites has persisted, been so successful that it's persisted in the present day. But yeah, I didn't specifically say, like, basically, yes, that. Like, that's what they actually were, versus what the rhetorical device that they have become. Yeah, yeah. The Falk thing, the fully automated luxury communism, is just, it's such a, it is this, because it is this utopian idealist image of what if we could have the prosperity of the United States without any reckoning. It's just like, make all the bad stuff that is built on go away, but we have the same thing, like the white middle class, like that is, and that we can just get to that immediately, like just directly go there. We don't need any it's not going to take work, it's not going to take transitional, like it is this, because what it ends up being, right, is this, because then they look at countries that are actually trying to build socialism, and all the shit that happens when it's like, oh, you wanna organize these workers and give them the fruits, like have them control the means of production and be able to decide how to distribute the fruits of their labor. Well, here's all these people who don't want that to happen. And they have literally no morals. They have literally no compunction about doing anything to stop that. Anything possible. They will murder. They will sabotage. They will recruit, just lie and recruit and build these machines of death. And you have to be able to stop them somehow. And they look at, like these, these governments that are like, just like, how are we going to do this? And they end up doing, often desperate things, or end up failing. Obviously, most of them fail. Like, they get overthrown, and then they valorize the ones, like sometimes, we get Allende as a martyr or someone, because he died, because he failed, and like Chavez or someone, or of course, the Soviet Union, do not get to be valorized because they succeeded, at least for a period of time, in holding back this and trying. And it's like, yeah, was it messy and nasty, and was there bad shit going on? Like, yeah, because it's not an instant. You can't just turn it over and legislate away centuries of oppression and prejudice and all of this thing. It's like you look, if you read what, like, they're grappling with it, and they knew, and they were trying to figure out how to do this, and yeah, they still had, prejudices they had to overcome, internally as well as externally. And it's like, if you can't acknowledge the struggle, like, that this is just gonna be a fight, and it's gonna be hard, and there's gonna be bad shit for a long time, you can't get anywhere. You just want it to be good all of a sudden. Like, you just want the fucking rapture. Like, this notion, I'm sorry for this, but, this notion of this, it is just this event horizon, right? In the way that, like, this, this, like, DSA, it's very American, the American left, Sanders type, AOC type people who have this idea of this, like, event horizon. It's like, we can't imagine what happens after the revolution. The revolution is a singular event. There's an orgy of violence, but also we hate violence and we're against it, but also we make jokes about it. And then afterwards, there's just a utopia afterwards, and there's no envisioning what could possibly be on the other side of that. It's just this clean break. And it's like, and it's just a refusal to look at the people who are actually trying to do these things and have been fighting these, and trying to figure it out. Like, had almost a century now, over a century now, of people trying, like, actually building these governments and trying to figure out, how is it going to work in practice? How do we make it work? And refusing to consider that you gotta be able to look at that and learn from them and say, what worked, what didn't work. Like, acknowledge their successes and their failures. And also how much harder things are now because of how much capitalism has, like, has spent this century figuring out how to beat people down in ways that just were not conceivable, when, like, the Russian Revolution happened. Like, Lenin had no fucking idea what is possible now.
The scale of violence that singular people are able to cause now is markedly harder or higher than, like, there is no point where a bunch of guerrillas out in the woods would be able to seize an armory at this point.
Right.
That will never happen again.
And the the surveillance complex and the way that media is just so much more centralized and controlled. And I mean, that's a whole thing about what tech has done, about, like, social media, and the way that works is just terrifying. Moose. I mean, that it's like people, it's not like, oh yeah, if you can't work, you're not gonna get fed. I don't think that's a principle of any socialist or communist, like, like movement. Like I literally don't. I mean, what obviously it's a big brush, and anyone can claim this label. So I'm sure there are people that do that, but like yeah.
I don't remember what we were talking about. We were talking about something, and that reminded me of fully automated luxury gay space capitalism, and that made me mad because that sheer concept always makes me mad.
What did I lose to?
Yeah, I am just also a person who is it feels weird to call yourself like an anti-utopian, but like I fundamentally don't believe
No, yeah, I think that's
utopians exist.
I mean, it's just materialism versus idealism, right? Like this is the
Yeah.
fundamental Marxist position of like the world is not made up of ideas. The world is not made up of like your thoughts do not determine the world. It is the other way around, like I mean, it is dialectical. Your thoughts can influence the world, but the dominating thing is what are the material conditions on the ground, and of course that is the fundamental, like the thing that is burned into people's brains in the West is the complete opposite, right? Like this is the entire Disney bootstraps ideology of like, obviously pull yourself up by your own bootstrap, American Idol, but also just every fucking, film and TV and story in like Western fiction is about believe in yourself enough and you can succeed. And the corollary, of course, is if you don't succeed, it's because you didn't believe enough. You didn't want it hard enough. People who are at the top, it's because they wanted it that much. You just don't want it as much. It's like,
yeah.
and that's, it's just every fucking media tells you that over and over and over as a kid and as an adult. And it's just presented as this incredibly, just that benign, self-help, positive bullshit. And it's like, obviously that's not true, but I think the degree to which that is just so poisonous is not really acknowledged very often. Like,
yeah.
well, good. We can storm a fort.
The other thing about it that it is like deeply infuriating is there is a sense of labor. It's the concept of labor itself being inherently bad, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's like
Mm-hmm.
and like no, labor is perfectly fun. Labor is in fact good. It is good to put forth effort and material effect upon the world. That is a good thing. The issue with it is the way labor is exploited and the way labor is exploited, the way it is directed in ways that are empty and useless oftentimes, like it's shuffling papers around or sitting in a desk for 4 hours because they just need a person to sit in a desk for 4 hours.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the organization of labor and what is the intent of labor, and under capitalism the intent of labor is to produce profit under this, just
Right.
immensely arcane, like batshit. I mean, it's not irrational, obviously, and I think that is another thing that gets, often is part of this rhetoric, right? Is that the people at the top are stupid and incompetent and they're bumbling, they just stumble into these things. They don't know what they're doing, and that's obviously not obviously, but that is not true at all. They do very much know what they're doing, and it is very conscious and very intelligent in terms of, achieving their own goals. But obviously those goals are just utterly inhuman. They're just like, they have no relation to human welfare, and so yeah, they're completely yeah. It's like if you redistribute, if you reorganize production according to human needs, the world looks completely different, and of course the overall labor amount of the oh, have a good dinner, Moose. The overall makeup, or the overall amount of labor in the world goes down a huge amount, because a huge amount of labor in the world is pointless. That is absolutely true, but it doesn't disappear. Like,
yeah, absolutely. But like that is always like this undercurrent
Yeah,
and
yeah.
tone when I hear folks talk about it,
Right.
and it's infuriating.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't ever approach the way that labor ends up redistributed to the global north and to the global west
Yep.
from where it currently is, which
Right.
is
Yeah.
like
How do I assault a fort?
you just move your troops on
press-
there and then
Press spacebar and hit assault fort. Select the commander, hit spacebar, hit assault fort.
Oh my. Okay. Storm.
like
castle.
actually assault.
Yeah, yeah. I was sieging and I got the notification. Okay, ready to storm it. I don't know that I have enough troops for it, but we'll see.
You're
You'll find out.
probably fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's like the fundamental thing again about so much of this Western leftism, the fully automated luxury communism stuff, is that it is fundamentally like rooted in whether various degrees of acknowledgement. It is rooted in white supremacy and American exceptionalism. Like it is a view of the world that is completely. In which like the global south is just completely invisible at best, and
Mhm.
imperialism is just like a secondary thing, and the way that okay, sorry, I'm reading my actual battle results and stuff.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean that's what as I mean, I know Mary knows this very well. I think everyone knows this who like. And I know you know this, Sarah, and probably anyone who watches the stream knows this is the thing that like infuriates me the most about Western leftism, is the way that it is just so like cavalierly just tosses aside people in the global south, both the both the people living today and also the entire history of their movements and resistance, and basically says, no, that's bad shit. We don't.
Why would that make you mad? You some kind of communist?
Oh, good. We took control of the fort. There was no one in it.
Oh, that does make it easy.
I was trying to figure out, because I thought normally it would tell you kind of like, we think that this is what's in the fort, and it wasn't giving me anything, and I guess that was because there was no one in it.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes, especially when you've just been basically sieging them for a while. This game is like winding down super hard. I'm literally penned in by y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just kind of murdering already dead computers.
This seems good. I think it is nice because we didn't finish. I think this is the second game that we played.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know we played at least one before, and then we were like we kind of got to this point, and then we had moved on, and which was good in terms of at the time. But I think it is nice for me to kind of finish out a game actually and see how this all works.
Only thing is, we won't be able to actually finish out the game without fighting each other.
Oh,
That's
right,
what
right. Sure.
Well, that's not strictly
Yeah.
true.
Or delaying a bunch of turns until someone pulls off some wombo combo magic.
Well, I was going to say, like,
You just
I
gotta
don't know
take
if we had
control of
throne
the
victories turn,
thrones, Yeah.
but like, if so, that could potentially still end it. Also,
Yeah.
like, I really need to turn on graphs next time.
Oh yeah, graphs are fun. I like graphs.
What graphs?
Yeah.
A core part of the multiplayer experience is having graphs and statistics on as you play, so that you can see, say, how many provinces someone has, what their average gold income is, what their rough troop size is. And so you're able to read and get an understanding of how they are moving and planning on moving. And so just as the game goes on, you can just take a look at the graphs and see how things have changed.
Huh.
It's neat.
I love graphs.
Graphs are good.
Oh, when I say it's great, I mean it unironically. It actually is one of my favorite things in the game. Like, reading a person's moves based on statistics whips ass.
Yeah.
Moose says, yeah, the weird belief that socialism can be built in Western countries without using those countries' wealth without reckoning with where it was extracted from is fucking whack. Yes,
It's
I agree.
infuriating. Yes.
Mhm.
and it's infuriating. Like the shit you run into, where like this is one of the personal things for me, but it is a broader thing as well. Of like when I've literally had people like tell me to my face about like well we don't like look God, I'm trying to remember how they even phrased it, but it was basically like look Marx is just another dead white guy, and we like the people don't need to care, we don't need to care about this shit. And I'm like the entire history of resistance in the global south over the past like centuries just like steeped in Marxism. Like, it's just like every single one of these people, leaders, if you read any of them, like
Also, wasn't Marx like ethnically Jewish in a time where being ethnically Jewish was definitely not the same thing?
I mean, not just that, Sierra. So there's a whole other aspect of this, which is we have photos of Marx. You know what he looks like. Marx's German friends called him the Moor and described him in letters as Schwarze, which is literally the German word for black.
Well,
Also, Moose brings up
and
another
it's
good
like
point.
it doesn't even matter, because it's like it doesn't matter if Marx is individually white or not, but it's like
yes,
like like that is just like,
it's just not true.
Yeah.
And Moose also says famously, no non-white people have updated and iterated.
Yeah,
on
yeah. I
Marx.
mean that's
uh-huh.
yeah. I get it. It's like these people have never actually read anyone from the global south. Like they just don't. And
I mean, listen, far be it from me, the person who has not read nearly enough theory at all, ever, at any point in time, to clown on anyone for not reading theory, but, like, I keep my mouth fucking shut when it comes up then.
It's good.
Like,
and I mean,
oh, yeah.
it's like, I've read a decent amount. There's always more. There's always more, and it's useful. It's because it is so much, I mean, yeah, you could sit down and read Capital or something, and you will get out stuff out of it. But a huge amount of it is not, Marx sitting down and writing a theory of capitalism. It is people in the midst of these revolutions and these governments that in the aftermath of these like writing down what they're doing and what they're trying and what is happening and what's working and what's not. Like it's not I mean that's where the theory thing becomes kind of misnomer, because it is this kind of large body of work that is
Yeah.
Yeah, Moose. Yeah. Because you read, like, you can read Marx, who's writing in like the mid 1800s, right? 1850s, 1860s, and a little bit later maybe. And you can read later, because right. And then you could read like you can read Lenin. I mean, you can read Stalin, who are writing in the early 1900s and about how things have changed since Marx's time. Lenin's Imperialism is an incredible work where it's like here, like, capitalism has significantly changed in the past 50 years or so. Here are how things have these are very important dynamic changes, and he's pointing to things are going to change more in the future. We can see the trajectory. That's a lot about what Marxism is about things aren't static. Things aren't the same until a force changes them. They're always in motion. Things are always on a trajectories to different, to new situations. That's kind of the one of the essences of the concept of dialectics. And you can read Lenin's like Imperialism, and it's like, it's a thing I recommend people read because it is fairly short. It's like basically like a long pamphlet, and it is something where he's drawing on a whole bunch of practical data, like he's pointing to bourgeois like data sources and being like, here's what they say, here's what their numbers say, let's like look at them and see what they mean. And he's saying, okay, here's this new dynamic that we have to reckon with and we have to understand. And he's also kind of pointing to how things are going to change in the future. And we can look at history, obviously, and see that change has happened. And like, like one of the big things is like, okay, the capitalist competition has consolidated into countries. Like you're not talking about individual capitalists anymore. You're not talking about individual firms competing. The power, the coordinated like structures of capitalism have consolidated into governments. It is American capital is competing with German capital, is competing with Russian capital, is competing with English capital, and those are going to knock each other out the same way that the individual capitalists consolidated, the same way that the individual firms consolidated. Those are going to like the nature of capitalist competition is that it structurally collapses itself into, more and more consolidated forces. And that's World War II, right? Is the great struggle of these countries who have fallen behind in Germany and Italy and Japan, who don't want to be consolidated. And they're trying to avoid being consolidated into the global hegemonic capital, and they obviously fail. And the result of that is that American capital becomes world capital, right? There's no longer really capitalist competition in the same sense as there exists before that. It very much becomes, this one coordinated global force, which is why in the the later theory, you get this referring to like empire as just like as an abstract force. It's not the empire, it's not an empire, it's just empire in general. And that's because capital has consolidated into this force that is just across the entire world. It isn't split up anymore at a very high level. It is just planning and organizing the entire global production outside of resistance countries. Anyway, so I think that's really interesting that you can chart that progression as these people are working through theory, as they're dealing in the history and what's actually happening around them. Anyway.
Anyway,
Dominions is happening.
Technically, I guess.
I'm murdering some lizards.
Yes. Mary, how many thrones do you have?
I think you can check on one of the screens who owns what throne. I think I only have one.
Okay.
Yeah, we each all have one.
I'm about to have 2, and then I have to move my priest all the way across my country for a 3rd.
There's a big army up there. Okay, I should probably go.
Is it in the purple with the gray inside?
What?
Where is the big army?
Oh, it's a lizard army. It's up here
okay.
by their capital. They're trying to come relieve their. Oh yeah, I got a new priest from an event. I don't know what his deal is.
Is he just a priest?
Probably cast magic.
He's got level 2 priest, and he's sacred.
Yeah, that's probably just a generic event rather than one specific to your nation. So he probably came with like a bunch of militia or something.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
These probably suck.
Yep.
Okay, well, you guys can get in there.
You could use them to siege down forts. They're useful for that.
Yeah, you can just sort of throw them into the mill.
Well, I'm sending all my troops up to the capital to make sure I hold it against their big army that is going to try to come relieve them. I don't think they have enough to fight me, but I wouldn't think so, but we'll see.
Thank you for that tweet, Mary.
What?
Mary just sent me a tweet. That's a good tweet because it's just dumb and funny.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
No.
Too late.
Okay. Okay. Do.
Uh, it's Bane Lords that are the good Death Commanders, right?
Uh, those are. So do you mean like good for leading undead, or like good commanders that happen to be dead?
Just trying to remember who it is that I should be summoning with Conjuration. I couldn't remember if it was Wraith
Bane
Lords or
Lords.
Bane Lords. Bane Lords, okay.
Bane Lords and the Tartarian Gate.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out how to get enough magic. I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, that's it's a hard one.
Rip. Just gonna summon a shit ton of Bane Lords every turn now. I just need some undead to send into the fucking water to deal with the fucking Abyssians. Mary, what classes do you play in Final Fantasy XIV?
I mean, I haven't played it since Stormblood was new.
Oh, okay. So it's been a
Right.
grip.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking about resubscribing because apparently what I need in my life is an MMORPG.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that seems reasonable to me.
And I know I could convince Seawolf to play Final Fantasy 14. Am I wrong, Seawolf?
Probably
I'm gonna be
not.
honest. It doesn't feel like it takes much convincing for Seawolf. You just say, "Hey, Seawolf, I would like to hang out with you doing this thing," and he goes, "Okay."
Yeah.
That's true. That's generally true.
But also, Seawolf wants to play that game. He needs to craft. Deep in his bones, he feels the need to craft.
Oh.
Seawolf needs to craft like a 45-year-old wine mom who doesn't have enough to do with her life now that her kids have lives of their own.
I have enough to do.
Fucking bleak.
Listen, I grew up in the suburbs, homie. I know too many of these people.
Oh, I know. I get where it's coming from.
Oh, I mean, so I wouldn't be crafting when we're playing together. That's my concern. Is how much time would I end up outside of like streaming playing this game, which would be
Yep.
entirely on me.
Yep.
Uh,
Cannot wait for Seawolf to fucking fall face first into Final Fantasy 14 again.
It is gonna be tight.
oh boy.
I need more money. Somebody send me all your gold.
I'm
24.
using it.
Well, that sounds like a problem. I need
I
to
mean-
be using it.
Here, Mary, how much do you want?
All of it. Right now, I'm literally just trying to build a temple in every province so I can fucking
Okay.
name, so I can dom kill Abyssia because I can't go in the fucking water.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mary, who are you again? Are you Niflheim or Ulm?
I'm Ulm.
Okay.
I'm just like, you absolute fucker. Just die. Die already.
Yeah, I'm just having basically all of my death mages summon a shit ton of undead so I can just send them into the water.
I don't have any death mages.
Have you considered
undead
getting good?
swim?
They don't need to breathe, is the main thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I figured that.
Undead don't need to swim. They literally just walk
They
across
walk,
the
yeah.
seafloor.
Well, that depends on where the enemy is.
They're in the water.
They're also on the seafloor.
Okay. It's like if they're swimming up on the surface or in the middle, then being able to walk around the floor doesn't help.
Look, they're not Passels fucking floating in the middle of the ocean.
Well, I don't know.
That would actually be kind of tight.
That seems
I'm gonna be
entirely
honest, that would actually be
possible.
cool.
It would be tight, but it's not happening.
I'm like,
That
I don't
seems
know
like
what's in this
bullshit to me.
game.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we are roasting Seawolf. That does seem like an entirely reasonable fringe case to exist.
I mean, fair.
That absolutely seems like some stupid shit that would be in
I
here.
mean, even if it wasn't the castles, if it was like, okay, you can't engage their armies, which obviously if you can go siege the castles, you're kind of forcing them to engage you. Sure.
Well,
But-
here's the thing. It is not a matter of whether they want to engage you. If you are occupying their territory and denying them the products of their labor, then the army is forced to engage you on the seafloor.
Yeah.
So yes, they can like fucking swim above you or whatever, but
Can they?
no.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, that would be. I would like. I could totally believe it. I'd be way into it if that was possible.
That would be fucking rad as hell.
Like, there's
That would
all
actually-
like
yeah, that would
all
be
the
tight.
units in the water are all treated as flying except for undead. like, they can't.
Honestly, native water units should be treated as flying when underwater. Like that would
Mhm.
be fucking rad as hell.
Yeah, that seems cool. That seems.
We
And
should
also
make
it
this
would
game.
fix like one of the major fucking problems with underwater in this game, which is that
it sucks
movement
and is visible.
fucking sucks.
Oh, an enemy temple was found and razed. Get fucked, lizard.
That's that good shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, killed all these guys. Oh no, we how did, Mary, how did we end up in a fight?
We both moved into the same province.
Well, okay, I guess that was a stupid question because yes, I knew that was the answer. I just wasn't.
Because I am also murdering the lizard people.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that I just murdered one of your armies.
That's perfectly fine. I don't want these armies anymore.
We captured the fortress. Oh, great. Okay, yep, a bunch of militia died. That's about it. Good.
Oh, I just meant you could put them on, like, to siege down the fort to break the walls.
No, well, after the walls were broken, I just put everyone in. I just told them all to storm it. We'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, no, I just meant you're going to have future forts to break down. That's all.
How many forts do you think they
Are they?
have?
I mean, Satis has quite a few. They were actually
Okay.
somewhat
Well,
large.
that was their capital, and I've already done one of the other ones.
Okay, well, I know
You
they had at
killed
least
our
two more.
god! This will not end until your nation is annihilated. Well, it doesn't say that I killed their god.
If you look at, like, the units that were involved in that battle,
Yeah.
Seawolf, I can't believe you'd do such a heinous act.
well, okay, well, I'm looking at the stream. Master Enchanter is their god.
Oh, really?
Oh, so they
Yes.
just got fucking
Oh.
bodied because they're a nerd and you shoved them in the
Oh
water
yeah,
too
he
hard
has
for them to
taken the
live.
role of a pretender god. Okay, I thought that was just a wizard.
Yeah, no. Some,
I forgot that
the
some of
pretender
the
guards
yeah they are
just
just
fucking
wizards. Well,
Which frankly rules. That rules. I love that.
I wouldn't be calm with that. I got a cool tree.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Get fucked, buddy. He had 10 hit points.
Yeah, wizards are super easy to kill. They do not lift.
They absolutely do not lift.
Seems bad.
I agree. Wizards would be way more tolerable if they did lift.
Well, Abyssia is dead.
Good. Fuck them.
Well, their god is dead. I don't think they're dead.
Oh.
No, no, this is actually them dying. They finally.
Oh,
Yeah, it said that
Lost
they
all
were
their candles.
vanquished, so.
I see.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Hi, Mary. I see that you've got up here.
Yeah.
Future 4 Breakdown is my
You can-
new
you can
chiptune
have
musical
that
project.
province
Says,
with all the lizards in it. As I said, I honestly moved into Satis because they had a bunch of temples on my border. And I was like, fuck off. I'm not putting up with your bullshit.
Alright, I'm attacking the, like, 100-some units up there.
Okay, province 205.
Yes. Use it,
Um,
Yazran.
If you want the fort at 179, you're free to have it again.
Oh, yeah.
As I said, I was just moving into Satis because fuck them.
Alright.
Don't build temples on my border, nerd.
Okay. Do. Oh, I got a ton of money from. Did I get that from their castle?
No? Did Sierra send you a bunch of money?
Did I send it to the wrong person?
I think maybe. I'd have to go back and read messages.
Fuck. I might have sent it to the wrong person. I might be dumb as hell.
Okay, no, I just checked. You did send it to me.
Okay, cool. I thought I was stupid.
No, I think my
Money,
income
money,
just
money,
went up a
money.
whole bunch. I'm not sure.
You might
I mean,
also
you have-
just have not spent it on troops or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. Money stops mattering right now.
Yeah, I was.
Pretty much.
Yeah, my income is like. I mean, it was like, net income was. Wait, is this net? This is total, so it's this minus this, right?
Yes.
Sure.
And
That can be
before,
true.
I think it was like, I don't know. It was less than this. Significantly. Not that much significantly, but let's see, how much do these guys cost? I mean, it was like... Let's see here. If I take these guys out. This is what yeah, it was like close to 1,000 gold less, I feel like. I don't know where that came from.
Probably fine.
I mean, I just took all this shit from lizard people, so I don't know. Maybe
Just
that's-
blame it on inflation.
I don't think that's how inflation works.
I don't know. We've already established that I'm dumb as hell and I don't know how the fuck shit works. That's not how inflation works. I don't know how anything works.
That's okay.
We still learn.
Inflation
To be fair,
is dumb.
I don't know that anyone knows how inflation works, so I think I'm in the clear. Seawolf also, did cats get pets?
Oh, no. I gotta do that.
How dare you?
Alright, there we go. Yes, I'm sorry you're sleeping. Oh, okay. Battle. Oh no, the priest died. And more of his militia.
Well, that seems bad.
Actually, quite a bunch of people. Well, not. I mean, we won. We killed most of them, but there's a number of people that died. 30 skin shifters. Wow. The reassembled prince survived. There's a
It's a hell of a name.
guy in a fucking chariot. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was a guy who was dismembered, and then his body parts were recovered and put back together. And
As one does.
yeah. However, his new body could not harbor love. He also
Sure.
seems to have a skeleton lizard as like in charge of his chariot.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
who doesn't really?
That's pretty cool.
Whomst among us?
Oomst.
Whomstead of?
Yeah, it is. It is basically Osiris, which I think,
Yeah,
if I remember,
like-
the lizard people are very, yeah.
They are very
They're
Egyptian,
heavily,
yes.
like, yeah. They are just absolutely based on Egyptian mythology, so that checks out.
Who the fuck is this guy up here?
You're gonna
Wizard.
have to be more specific.
Wait, what? Where's my army?
These are valuable questions you should be asking yourself.
As the days go by. Oh, right, I can level up my death. I forgot about that.
Did you forget
We-
about skull staffs?
Well, I forgot about empowerment.
Oh, okay, yes. That
Because
also
I want to get Tartarus Gate.
Oh yeah.
No? Okay. So after that battle with the chariot guy, all of my troops retreated, even though we won the battle, and they're just in a garrison in the nearby fort.
Well, okay. You should watch the battle.
Okay, I can do that.
Because, like, yes, chances are you, like, what most likely happened is you won, but, like, the dudes, like, broke. They, like, failed their morale check, so they ran away. And so they flee to adjacent provinces. But, like, whatever. Somebody still managed to finish the battle.
Yeah, we still took the province. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
No, I'm just saying, like, that is most likely what happened, what I was talking about there.
Yeah.
Also, you can, in the top right, there are buttons to speed it up in
Mhm.
case it is too slow.
Oh no, we're watching this in its,
Okay.
in its glory now.
Just wanted to make sure you were aware.
Look at this guy. He's casting blessings and sermons of courage, this brave high priest who dies in this battle. He just appeared in a random event.
Well, at least someone appreciates them.
Yeah, go militia. I guess I could have organized these guys in the militia if we're in the front. But
You could have done a lot of things here, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm sure I could have, but I wasn't really worried about it. Moose, I was wondering about that. That's what I was thinking about. Sierra.
Yeah? What's up? Hmm?
I guess the chat is less permanent than the audio, so.
Like, I
Well,
wouldn't say it out loud.
If you watch the VOD, the chat's right there, Seawolf.
Yeah, no, the issue here is,
Only until I believe the VODs go away.
Well, I mean, sure, but then the audio goes away, right?
No, I mean like if you make a highlight,
Oh,
which are permanent, the chat will go
Oh,
away
sure.
at some point. They only store the chat for a certain amount of time. Like if you go to my
I didn't know that.
old VODs, yeah, the chat is not on there, which is why
you know,
people
that's fair.
put chat on the screen.
That
For,
makes sense.
For reference, then, in case anybody is listening in the future, what Moose said is fascinating that the bit where Osiris never got his dick back after being dismembered is put in here as being unable to love. And I said, these cowards refuse to acknowledge oral sex as love, just another way the patriarchy prioritizes penile sex and pleasure over all other forms. Which I said as a joke at first, but I don't know that I don't believe.
Huh? Well, it just says that their armies. Oh, I see. He's still in there fighting. The little. Oh yeah, I can zoom in on this. Can I zoom in on this?
Absolutely not. I forbid it.
I thought there was a way to. I guess you could just move this way, but you can't like zoom in and out. Okay, this is effectively a zoom. I've moved closer. We're trying to kill this fucking chariot
God,
man.
you can't kill a single fucking chariot.
He's a big fancy chariot. We established this. He's the guy who got dismembered and brought back to life, and now he's immortal.
God, I cannot believe you're defeated by a single fucking chariot. Embarrassing.
Hey, we took the province.
Is my priest dead?
What is he even
Fuck
doing?
is-
Oh, he's casting the priest is just casting banishment over and over on this guy. I don't know that does anything.
Yeah, it does if it gets through his magic resistance.
Oh well,
No, don't worry.
it's not.
No, it's not going to.
Where the fuck is my prophet?
I think you're just going to hit the turn limit is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's what's gonna happen here.
So he just outlasted us.
I
That's what
mean,
happens when a motherfucker got no dick. You can't make him finish.
I fucking hate this.
Jesus fucking Christ!
No, I want to remind you, you all choose to hang out with me voluntarily. You invited me.
Let's see here. Is the There we go. Sorry for. That's what happens when. What did you say?
That's what happens when a motherfucker doesn't have a dick. You can't make him finish.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not wrong. It's just science.
Is it your Twitch that's just rhetoric?
No, my Twitch is rhetorical acrobat. My Twitter is rhetoric.
That's what it is. Okay, thank you. I want to get this correct.
Oh, listen. I appreciate the proper crediting. I want the credit for that one.
There we go.
Again, I said it because I believed it.
Did that actually work? I had to go check. I don't think it worked.
Let's see.
Doesn't
I think it worked.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it maybe it can't pick it up from itself. Because it did not add to the quote list.
Whack.
So somebody might have to copy and paste that for me. Thank you.
Mary's a hero.
Oh no, our armies got routed.
Yep. You hit the turn limit.
Rude. This one guy's still there. He stands strong. He's not. Well, he's dead, but he wasn't a coward.
Some would argue that that's not standing strong so much as dying.
Look, I said he was standing strong.
The fact that you got routed by a single dude is so fucking funny.
This guy's
It's not
good.
even fucking super combatant. That's the funniest part.
I don't know what this guy is like. What is his defenses that we couldn't kill him?
He's undead, so he's probably got horror or fear or whatever it's called, and probably some sort of awe that just makes it hard for people to hit him.
You win because because he manages to flee the battlefield first.
He's really fast.
So that's why you win, because he ran away first. That rules.
Let's see here. He's got 45 HP. He's got 21 protection, 17.
It's his
magic
regeneration.
Oh yeah, the honestly, that protection's really high too.
He is,
I mean, yes,
he is
okay.
also immortal. That's
I mean, sure, but like he was regenerating most of his HP every time he fucked damage. So
where is his regeneration? Oh, is it just a thing up here?
I think it's probably a blessing that they have. Because it's not showing up as an innate statistic, but he definitely had regeneration.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would assume so.
I mean, I know he did. I saw him healing.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Seen it.
Seen it with my own 2 eyes.
He's just too speedy. Well, I should probably group up some more armies. Oh yeah, these guys all are down here.
Yeah. Yee.
Is this a fort?
What? Yeah, it's a fort.
Okay, that's a fort. Thanks for
See
hanging
you,
out,
Moose.
Noose.
Have fun, Moose.
I've never seen Fire Walk with Me. I've also never seen the second half of the second season of Twin Peaks. I should watch that at some point.
Maybe.
I've never
Wait,
seen any of Twin Peaks.
That first season's really good when it's not being weirdly racist.
I watched, I think, the first season and the beginning of the second season.
I liked the
It
second
fell
season,
off,
and then
but-
it started being weirdly yellow-facey, and was like, I'm okay.
What do we?
Ooh.
We should probably go.
I forgot about that quote.
Mm-hmm.
I maintain it. I stand by it.
I remember when Seawolf was playing Shadowrun.
Mm-hmm.
That game seems neat.
I like it.
Sorry! What? What? Explain yourself, Seawolf!
I think it was just we were talking about something, two things at the same time, and my brain got confused. You know, you type what you were thinking about when you were trying to type something else, but I don't remember.
Seawolf, I'm going to be honest. I've never typed Todd and gotten wet noodle.
I just.
I'm just going to be 100% real with you. Has not ever happened to me before. But you know, I mean, you do you.
What did they grabbed one of my. Oh, they grabbed. Oh, they're going that way. That's rude.
Fucked up, if you ask me.
Fucked up and true. SMDH.
Uh. Do.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun.
I like
Dun, 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 dun,
bounces
dun.
back and forth between like 2 or 3 different songs the whole time.
Look, that's
Mhm.
just a Kirby song, alright? It's literally every Kirby song. The end. That, that's just what Kirby sound like.
Kirby games are fucking good, dude.
Kirby games are so fucking good.
I should play Robobot. That game seems like it fucks.
I don't think Kirby fucks. I'm sorry.
Kirby fucks. I want to be clear. Well,
Kirby is a child.
yeah, I don't think Kirby fucks. I think Kirby games fuck.
Okay, I mean, sure.
I think that's an important distinction. Damn it, I don't have any more enough for more pets. Shit. I thought I had another 1,000.
Oh, I was just thinking about Kirby being the last man standing, the last person standing in Smash Brothers, and then I remembered when Sephiroth ran Mario through.
Kills Mario. Smash Bros. Ultimate is the funniest fucking thing in the world. It rules how much they just went, yeah, man, let's just lean in. Fuck it, this rules. On this, the day of Game Master Anthony's birthday.
I saw that. Stop conquering my undefended provinces. Just
Absolutely not.
I know,
fight me.
I mean, you could also, defend your provinces, but
Well, thanks. Oh, we found the Horn of Valor.
cool. Sounds rad.
People are starving in the former capital of Satis. Well,
Are you gonna kill Arcosa Fail?
Trying? I've been sieging for fucking ever.
I know! That's why I'm asking.
It just every turn it keeps fucking saying we have started to destroy the gate at the fort of Okosafale, but we need more time to succeed. I have more dudes fucking coming. Right now I have fucking 120 troops just chilling here, and it's still not enough for some fucking reason.
well. I have more armies somewhere. Oh, over
Probably.
here. Right, and we took this. Okay, let's start going back. So... Wait, where'd the Horn of Glory go? Is it on him? Oh, it is. Horn of Valor, sorry. What is it?
Well,
Just
it's the Horn of
inspirational.
Valor.
Okay, that's cool.
We're helping.
Yeah, no, we're very helpful.
I like to think I'm helpful.
I don't.
Oh.
'Cause that would be
I mean,
lying.
Well, no, I'm perfectly fine. Listen, I'm aware I'm not helpful. I just like to think I'm helpful to soothe myself when I know I'm lying.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
It's self-delusion.
I understand.
Oh,
Well, points for honesty.
Well, it's very specifically not. That is the thing. It is not honesty.
Points for sort of, like, approximate honesty. Sort of like being honest.
mm-hmm.
It's just adjacent. Damn. Fucking just completely Okay, fine. I can finally you summon a new prophet.
I don't know how we're gonna kill this guy. Uh, I murdered everyone around this guy again, and he fucking pushed us back again.
See, what is happening to you is basically what was happening that resulted in turkeys.
What,
You have
I
Go
had
ahead.
an independent force of wolves led by a dire wolf commander took control of one of my provinces.
That sounds sick.
What the fuck? Where did this even happen?
Does it matter? A bunch of
Oh.
wolves are now
I
independent
see.
and
I
a sovereign
see.
nation. That seems sick.
I think that there's a. I'm gonna assume there's a bug here, or something is being weird here.
What?
This province, which is the one that I attacked, it wiped out the whole army except for the prince, the chariot guy.
Hmm.
Says the province contains about 60 enemy units. The army consists of mainly reassembled princes, and if I zoom in, the preview is just a giant line of chariot guys.
It's possible he has some sort of item or is doing some sort of magic that does that.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I mean you're right. It might be a bug. Both are equally possible.
Like that's powerful.
It would actually be sick
Maybe-
to have an army
Maybe
that
he
big.
just fucked and multiplied.
Well, no.
We
We
established
know he could
that
not.
is not possible.
No, we established he's incapable of love. These are different things.
Mm,
Mary, are you implying someone could fuck without love?
What I'm implying is you cannot see it without love.
God damn it. Just have an arrow pointing from my head to the disassembled prince.
just gonna surround him, bring all my troops up, see what happens. I don't know.
We'll lose, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if we're just not dealing enough damage. I think it seems like we can't get. I assume there's because the way the simulation works, there's only so many units that could attack him at once,
Literally, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
and so it seems like we just can't deal enough damage with the like no matter how many units we have because we just can't put more units in there.
Well, it means you need units that do more damage.
Right.
Basically, what Mary's saying is get good.
I mean, I didn't say it. But
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Fucked up of you to say that, Mary.
what? Oh, fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Cowardice.
Also, I'm finally storming Arcosa Fails fort.
Yay.
Fucking finally.
I know. Fuck, man, it's March tomorrow. What the fuck?
Mhm.
No, right?
That's fucked up.
Well,
Why does time, like, pass? Who said this is okay?
Time is still marching on.
See, I went somewhere different. I went, if you fall, I will catch you, I will be waiting. Time after time.
Time after time. Are there any children we can afford?
Oh, Darcy.
You know, the thing is, it's not really out of context. Like,
Here's the thing. I know Darcy. I know it's probably not out of context. I'm aware that that quote is basically the context necessary.
yeah, I mean the context is it's in Football Manager, but it's like, yeah, that's just what it is. Like, just like, can we buy a child?
If you have enough money, probably.
Well, that was the question. Was did we have enough money?
The answer is
you?
no.
Oh. Sad day.
Uh, it's gonna be so weird not playing Football Manager.
Yeah, where are y'all gonna play next?
Video games.
Oh, that's fucked.
You fucking heard of them? They're wild.
The Throne of
It's a total of-
War.
Also, total of 3 troops taking the fort.
Oh my god.
Oh
What?
my god.
I think he attacked us. And he
Oh.
died.
Yeah, he died. Good.
Shit.
Fuck you.
Alright, I gotta watch this. How did he die? Alright, here he is. Cat's Holy Avenger. Is that... Okay, yes, my... Is Holy Avenger like an anti-undead spell?
Nope.
Nope.
No. Okay. It's not like the Holy Avenger sword.
No. The only, like, anti-undead spell is, like, banishment, I think. Is there anything else?
Yeah. I mean, yes, but they're like high-level death magic.
Yeah. The only thing that you will reliably see is banishment.
Yes, that is true.
That's weird. The
I
D&D
mean, banishment works on
banishment
pretty much...
is not a, not a anti-undead spell.
Banishment works on pretty much all summoned troops, I think? Am I misremembering?
I think it's just undead.
Oh, is it just undead? Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah, in D&D it is an anti-summon spell.
Research faster, I want to open the Tartarian gate. Oh, I'm
Turn
nowhere near it.
around. Oh, you turned back around. I don't know what any of this. I don't really know. I mean, they're just fighting him.
Yep. Look, you can just hit N, like, and it'll go to the next turn.
I could.
Where's the fun in that?
I mean, I have an idea of what happens here. I'm just not gonna spoil it for Seawolf.
I was wondering if one of the big guys actually gets up and starts fighting him instead. Oh, there it. Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering if the problem was I had set my battle lines and such that the weak guys were always up front to take the. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gone. And such. If I didn't set anything, if I just let it, if I was less good, maybe that would be to my advantage.
Have you considered being less sick?
For what it's worth, I do not think that's actually what happens.
I'm choosing to believe that that's what happens because I have faith in Seawolf.
Yeah, I don't think these big guys are good enough either. I think it'd need to be one of the really big guys. They're not close enough. Doesn't seem like they're. What is this? Is that? So is he just taking damage, like a little bit of damage?
Who?
Chariot guy. There's a little 5 popping up, but it's not green, but it's also not red.
That 5 is not popping up above him. That is popping up above your wolves.
Oh, that's
And that is not damage that's taking.
okay. Okay.
That is fatigue.
That's why it's not green or red. Oh!
That makes
Oh!
Yep.
You rolled up and was just like, what if I just fucking one-shot this dude? I'm done playing.
Oh, I'm so glad I watched the whole thing. This is so much better with just watching all that drawn out. Finally, one of the actual big guys gets in there and just like whacks him. Oh, good. Good.
Damn, who would have guessed that if you send in a guy with a magic weapon, he'll fuck up a dude?
Turns out big guy with sword is fucked up good.
Well, you know. Is this the last of,
Yeah, I think it is, actually. Time after time.
If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time.
After time.
That song fucking rules, dude. Like, no irony, no goof. That song's just great.
I'm not disagreeing.
Alright. The god of Satis has been permanently vanquished.
Hey, GG's got
Got him.
So who's left? Is the underwater? There's another underwater people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 underwater people, and they're a pain in the ass to get to.
Right.
Yeah. That's why my plan is to hit end turn.
Mm. Oceania and Atlantis. Okay. Huh. Well.
Alright, I got my level 7 death spell. And now it'll take me
Mm-hmm.
10, 20 turns, and then I can summon the Tartarian Gate, and it's over for you bitches.
Sure. That checks out.
I don't know what any of that means.
Tartarian Gate is a 9th level spell of death magic that summons the corpses of the Titans and resurrects them as undead. And basically, if someone manages to get Tartarian Gate off, everybody else is going to have a bad time.
Mm. I was
It's
enjoying
the base game.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, I was enjoying the pause after summons the corpses of the Titans. I was like, I mean, that sounds impressive, but also not very useful. And resurrects
and
them.
then raise them as undead.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Mhm.
So you know how you were having difficulty with that reassembled prince?
Mm-hmm.
What if instead of the reassembled prince, they were like ridiculously tougher?
Mm-hmm.
Like all of them are roughly on par with like kind of weaker pretender gods, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's basically right.
Oh, like that wizard.
No, like the dragon, like your dragon. Only I don't have to care if they die because I just cast this spell again.
Well, you said the weaker to pretender gods. I was like, oh, you mean the guy with 10 health?
No, I mean like the dragon, because you can't give the dragon weapons and armor.
That's fucked up. Why can't you make a dragon weapons and armor?
Because they big.
So?
I
Make
mean, you
up
can
the
make them
spec!
ranks.
They're custom made. You can make them to fit them, I feel like.
I mean,
I don't
they're
know.
not custom made.
Yeah, like they're explicitly not. You can hot swap them between units. Seawolf getting mad over these indignities to Dragonkind.
I'm just saying. I feel like if you're a pretender god, you can get a blacksmith to fucking figure this shit out for you. Take your measurements.
I mean, you'd think, yeah. And yet,
Lack of imagination,
Nevertheless.
sounds like to me.
Yeah, that's what this game suffers from.
Just make it so they're oversized. They can only fit creatures of the same size.
I agree, Seawolf. That's what this game needs. More finicky systems.
Hey, that's how it works in D&D.
Because we both love D&D's systems so much.
I love that shit.
Oh, God.
I mean, so you could give, yeah, you can swap the weapons between humans regardless of how big they are. My giants and my little guys can both use same weapons. So, seems like they must be magic resizing.
So I agree. The dragon should be able to put on my t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. If it's a magic resizing t-shirt,
let my dragon girlfriend wear my clothes.
Is that what that one anime is about?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Miss Kobayashi and her dragon girlfriend or whatever?
I have not seen that.
Me neither. I mean, the answer is always, yeah, probably. There's always an anime.
Sierra, are you casting this spell?
Oh, fuck, I forgot I hadn't hit end turn yet. Whoops. No, I'm literally like 20 turns minimum away from being able to cast that spell. That is
Oh,
not
I wasn't
happening.
sure if it was like I'm casting it and then it takes 20 turns to cast, or
No, I have not even done the research to cast the spell.
Oh, I thought you had said you got there.
No, I have a person who is like leveled up enough to cast it when I get there.
Oh. A huge barbarian horde has attacked and pillaged my Well, fuck off.
That seems rude.
Well, there's worldwide
Fuck off!
misfortune.
Abyssia, why are you attacking me? I thought we were cool.
Abyssia's dead! Do you mean
Oh.
Atlantis?
Sure, why not?
Who is this fucking barbarian horde? Where the fuck did they come from? Why is there a barbarian
the
horde?
mountains, if Imperator Rome has taught me anything.
Oh god. I guess we haven't actually seen. I assumed that system is still in the game.
Yep.
It sucks.
He's Imperator now.
It's better.
I had a lot of fun playing it with Seawolf last night.
Hmm.
Is it a Paradox game you would go to over other Paradox games?
No.
I mean, over Hearts of Iron.
I mean, Hearts of Iron, I feel like, is sufficiently distinct that you don't just slot it in for another Paradox game. Like,
I mean, sure, but like, I feel like each of them is distinct enough, except
Yeah.
for Imperator Rome,
that's
that
also true.
like you're getting different things from
Mhm.
them. So I'm answering the
Right.
question that was asked, not the
Yeah.
theoretical question. And Atlantis needs to fuck off.
I often feel Atlantis needs to fuck off, frankly.
I mean, yeah. That's what we're all saying.
I am often saying fuck off Atlantis, truly.
Anytime Atlantis is on screen, we need people to be saying, fuck off!
Mm.
I do agree, actually. That is true.
Anytime Cygames releases a new character, you tell them to fuck off, because if it's a woman, they're like 13.
At least Zeta's an adult.
1 out of 400.
Listen. You take W's where you can get them.
I know. I know. Ugh.
Is this more?
This is
Grand
more.
Blue?
You can just turn your brain off, Seawolf. It's fine. You don't have to pay
Yeah.
attention.
Disease is spreading. Disease is spreading. Disease is spreading.
2020 do be like this.
Damn, a local sect has flourished. Their leader preaches that labor is for the wicked.
Wow.
Fucked up,
Pretty
if you ask me.
fucked philosophy. Fucked up, IMO.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm just gonna hang out.
I mean, we
Yeah,
could
I mean,
do
we,
a
like-
fight if we want.
We've basically won this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Fucking Atlantis is like, maybe I'll come try and win. No, fuck off, man. Go back to the ocean.
Get in the fucking water, nerd.
Get dunked.
Fuck. It's fucking Luffy pushing the zombie back into the grave.
Yeah, at this point, this is me just hitting end turn every turn and
Mm-hmm.
waiting for either my temples to kill everyone or for Sierra to come kill me.
I mean, sure. Oh my god. I will come kill you in a little bit. I just have to deal with the... Hey, why the fuck do I have a mage who has... Oh, he's got a bunch of magic gems. That's what's happening. I'll just take those from you, I guess. I don't... Okay.
A blind man has donated a curious item to the local temple. Eye catcher gained.
The what now?
Yeah, what's up?
What does it do?
You know. This magical instrument will automatically hit the enemy in the eye and spoon it out.
Fuck yeah!
Huh. So... Is this guy handing off his cursed object to you?
It really seems like that.
Are you about to get needful things? It seems like you're about to get needful things.
Oh.
Sierra, how much longer did you want to go?
I can do like another turn or two.
Okay. Whatever is good for you.
Actually, I'm just gonna run all of my troops face first into Mary here and see if I win.
Wait, hold on. Which province?
The one with the throne.
Okay.
It probably won't work, but you know, we roll them bones.
I never actually took that throne. I forgot to claim it.
Don't worry, my profit is literally at the other end of my country.
Cool, cool.
I think my prophet's hanging out in the woods somewhere.
Time to watch this battle without looking at the result.
There you go.
Hey, so, turns out when you have more than 3 times your troops, several of which summons undead, sometimes it goes a certain way.
Yeah, you know?
So,
Who would have thought?
sometimes it be like that.
You know what? At least I killed some of the herdmen.
I mean, I guess, yeah, congrats. You did it. I'm proud of you.
I mean, when it's fucking like 50 versus 150, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but you're like, listen, entirely reasonable. You take them W's where you can get it. Okay. I should probably be going to bed pretty quick here, though.
Okay. That is extremely fair.
Okay.
I'll just take a screenshot of... Oh, fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Of what the map looks like on my end.
What are we doing next week?
I don't know. What are we doing next week?
I think it's called Final Fantasy 14.
Seawolf's starting to hyperventilate.
Oh boy. We can do that.
I mean, listen, I'm happy just hanging out with friends. I'll do anything. Like, I'm good.
We'll have to, coordinate, figure out what all. I mean, I think obviously it's not very complicated at this point, but
Yeah, I mean, I will have to also make sure I'm actually subbed still to Final Fantasy XIV.
Well, you don't need a sub. It's free to play up until the
Oh my fucking god.
the trial now includes the base game and Heavensward up to level 60.
yeah, can you just?
Mary, I'm gonna shove you in a locker.
Well, that's. I mean, yeah. If you have like a level 60 character, can you just log in and play it without having a sub right now?
I do not believe so. You cannot free edition if you already have the paid edition, is my understanding.
Huh. That would be interesting. That's a weird thing.
I mean, maybe I am incorrect, but like also,
Yeah. It just seems
I
weird.
could pay $12 to hang
Yeah.
out with friends.
I mean, yeah, like as I said, I had finished Stormblood, whatever 3.0 content when I stopped playing, so
Mhm.
I'm well past the free trial period. But also, I would just create a new account as a free trial if if we were going to go down that route.
We're not starting from the beginning.
I will, Mary, honey, I love you. I will not play fucking A Realm Reborn again. You could not pay me.
They changed it. They changed it. I heard.
Mm.
Is it still the same game? I will not be playing it. Absolutely not. Mary, I have like, I think 8 to 10 classes currently at level 50 or higher. I will not be leveling again.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fucking not.
Mm-hmm.
Zero amount of dollars.
Look, maybe you don't want to pay those $12, all right?
Mm.
You are vastly underestimating the amount of money I will pay for minor conveniences.
No, I'm not. You play gotcha games.
God damn, I just got fucking etherized. Jesus. Fuck.
Oh boy.
Wait, hold up. I need to find the right video for this.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll be back next week, apparently, with fucking Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, God. This was Dominions. This is a cool game.
Yeah, it's a very fun game. Bye everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. We always enjoy folks that chill and stream, especially Moose. You can sub for emotes of my cats, but not Seawolf's. You can follow for notifications of when he goes live, though. Be sure to redeem all of your channel points for cat pets. It's very important. I don't think Seawolf pet the cat earlier when I redeemed
I
a cat.
did.
I don't think that happened.
Check the
Seawolf, I
save.
can't believe you buy like this.
And
Fucked up in my opinion.
Seawolf will be back on Thursday for more. Is it more Command and Conquer? Like I don't know where.
Yep.
Like does Command and Conquer 2 have an expansion pack? Is that what y'all were playing?
Well, we weren't playing Command and Conquer 2.
Shit, Red Alert 2.
Yeah. We started the expansion pack at the very end.
Okay, look, I
It's
played
fine.
Tiberian Sun and literally nothing else in the Command and
Fine.
Conquer
Yep.
series. Yeah, they're doing that. Maybe Seawolf will be back on Friday for stacking DLC.
That's
And
plan.
then next Sunday we'll play Final Fantasy XIV, and suddenly Seawolf will stop streaming literally anything else because all of his time will be sucked down a black hole of crafting.
God.
Here's the secret. I'm just actually gonna get you all to play Mahjong with me in Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm just gonna make you learn to play Mahjong.
Can you do that?
Yeah, there's like legit ass Mahjong in that game, and Mahjong rules.
Where?
I think if you go to the casino, you can play mahjong with real people.
Oh, in the Golden Saucer. I don't
That
think I've
sounds like
ever
the right
done
name.
anything in the Golden Saucer.
You're good.
Golden Saucer's good.
Hmm.
Eh.
It's just a bunch of gambling.
The Golden Saucer lets you get bunny ears.
Yeah.
Before the era were in the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look. It's the only thing in life that mattered. I need my cat ears to have bunny ears on top.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So, tune in for Seawolf streams. They're good.
It turns out I like Seawolf. Seawolf good.
Yeah,
People be nice to
Fucked up,
Seawolf.
but true. Be nice to Seawolf.
Generally not something I have a problem with these days, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Did it used to be a problem?
Well, I mean, I just don't interact with people that I don't like anymore, or that are bad.
I mean, yeah, that's good. Here's the thing: being an adult whips ass. You just don't have to give a fuck about other people when they annoy you. Sometimes it's great.
Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes there are definitely still times, but it's not that much. Okay, yes. Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone had a good time, and hope you join us again in the future. Bye.
Bye. I'm gay.